Hey metalheads, welcome to another battle of the bands at Metal Academix. Who do we have?
This time it's going to be a battle between Manilla Road and Visigoth.
Wow.
Necropolis. City of the Dead.
City of the Dead. Two American major bands. I mean, one up and coming and one super established. And Visigoth, one of my absolute favorites. So I think I'm leaning in some way from the get-go. But again, I haven't listened so much to the Manilla Road original.
Yeah, Manilla Road, awesome. And just full disclaimer on the channel, I'm in a 80s US
mood.
Thrash power doom metal mood. So all my videos coming up on the channel are going to be about that. After discovering Virgin Steel, I was like, what else is out there that I missed? Because we've been talking about where are the US metal bands. They're trapped in the 70s and 80s, I think. But yeah, so Necropolis is basically comes off of Crystal Logic, which is Manilla Road's real kind of breakout album.
That's old, right?
Yeah, let me double check. It's 83.
83.
Which really kicked it off for Manilla Road, but they still are a very much underground band. So the next episode is going to be more of a deep dive into Manilla Road. They are awesome. And Visigoth, also awesome. So since we listened to the video, I've been listening more to them, and yeah.
You like them more and more.
More and more, for sure. They're awesome. So let's hear the Manilla Road version first. And I had thought there was some romantic connection between Visigoth, borrowing their songs and kind of tribute. It turns out it's much more pragmatic in that so there's an interview where Jake, I believe his name is. The
lead singer.
Roberts,
yeah,
like that.
Exactly.
He basically gave an interview and someone asked him, why did you choose Necropolis to cover? And he said basically it was an easy song to get our fans into. They didn't really know much about Manilla Road, but they loved playing it live, number one. And number two is that people could
relate to it.
Yeah, so it's very much like a live song pick.
Cool.
So not so much of a homage to Manilla Road, even though all the Visigoth players are Manilla Road fans. They have all their albums and have gone to see them live. And so they were talking about it in this interview. But I'm rambling. Let's go into...
so which one are we listening to first? The cover or the original?
The original.
Okay. We'll begin chronologically.
And so the video comes off their official page, just some pictures of the band. But it's awesome.
Jungle by the river Styx, I've journeyed long and far this day, lurking shadows in the parapets will never make me turn away. Darkened city veiled in crimson mist, entombed in time without decay. Never thought it would be like this. It feels like I'm living inside a dream, but my mind tells me I'm lost in the Necropolis, lost in the Necropolis. Breaking free from all the spells came to my head, sword and axe on my destiny. I watch the stars turning blood red. There is light, yes, I've got to believe, for this feels like living inside a dream. I know now that I am lost in Necropolis, lost in Necropolis, lost in Necropolis. Your daughters yearning for the peace you had before the time.
have
It's your
to,
subscription to
yeah.
Epic Metal Times.
I have to ask you, should they get lost into? I don't understand what they say. Don't get lost into. What do they say?
Necropolis?
Is that what it says? I'm like, I mean, it made sense, but I wasn't sure that.
Lost in Necropolis.
Lost in Necropolis.
Yeah.
Okay, that was like.
There's also Atlantean Kings, Demon Horde, Magic
Yeah.
Dragon. So I should mention that this album, excellent album, one of the best.
Crystallogic.
Crystallogic. This is probably not the best song on the album, but it's seen as, especially from Manilla Road's perspective, starting a genre of epic heavy metal, as they call it. You gotta think, but this is in the 80s. People weren't singing about demon hordes back then. So what do you think?
I like it very much, but I think because of the age when it was done, there's this lo-fi sound that, because I'm not so used to it, maybe because you've listened to it, you're attuned to it. But to me, it's like a little bit like, I want the guitars to be louder and crisper. And also because I'm more familiar with Visigoth version, which obviously is newer. So it brings more, to me, a sharper, I preamble everything, but because I know it, it brings a sharper sound.
Yeah, which I'll play next. One thing before, though, is the vocalist for Manilla Road, Mark the Shark Shelton. A lot of people don't like his voice. It's very nasally.
Yes.
And I would say that I agree. This is not a song that you would like listening to it. Or Manilla Road is not a band that you would like listening just for a couple. But it's weird. It's addictive, and I think fans of the band will agree. You start to really enjoy that unique sound that he has. So let's
It's definitely recognizable.
Yeah. So let's move to the Visigoth version, and this is kind of cool because so it comes off the Revenant King 2015, and I was looking for some video footage and I couldn't find any, but someone had. Or the guitarist had someone basically put like a GoPro or something on the end of his guitar. So I've it's not the whole song, but I've kind of flipped that and spliced it into the video, which is a cool take to look at like just the guitarists jamming during the video. So let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Covering of Necropolis.
Don't get lost into what.
Jungle by the river Styx. I'm turning long and for this day. Looking shadows in the parapets will never make me turn away. You're continuing building crimson mist. Entombed in time without decay. Never thought it would be like this. It feels like I'm living inside a dream.
It's so easy for me. You already know it. I guess everybody already knows it. Visigoth, by far. I just love that band, and I love the revived sound and energy in the guitar, the drums, and yeah, maybe I have to say that I prefer Jake's voice. Me, I'm not. It's not. I haven't acquired yet the Manilla Road.
You will.
Signature.
Next episode.
Exactly.
Next
As I
episode.
listen, I might enjoy it more, but just having these two side by side, yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I also give it to Visigoth because for two reasons. One is kind of reviving turning people on to Manilla Road, who's like a foundational figure in the underground metal scene. And two is that I think they walk a really nice line between making it their own, but also sticking very close to the original. So it is really very close to the original, but it is different. And I think it's more than just the production. I think it's
No, for sure. The vocals also, it's different. The way they phrase, the way they emphasize things as well. I didn't hear many new notes, but it's also like a first time when I'm comparing them.
Maybe the solo was a bit different, but I can't think. It's a top contender for a cover that is essentially the same yet sounds
better,
completely different. So for that reason, I go Visigoth as well.
All right, so let us know in the comments which one is your favorite. Also, if you already know about Manilla Road, and if you don't know about Visigoth, definitely go check. I will put the link somewhere up there or in the description box to see our review of the band, because they don't have super many albums, but they're all so good. So tune in to more Visigoth and tune in for future episodes, because Manilla Road is gonna show up on the channel very soon.
Absolutely. But in the meantime,
may your sword stay sharp
and your quests end in glory.